day. Yeah. So let's carry on and discuss about the second concept that I want us to be talking about in this channel, which is the compliance carbon market mechanism and trading. Because what we do is very simple. Every day we're looking at one concept, and in 5 minutes we want to make you smarter about it. Yeah. And today we're going to talk about the compliance carbon market and its role in financing renewable energy projects. Does it make sense for you? Feeling excited? Let's dive into it, shall we? Okay, so as usual, let me just define what the compliance carbon market mechanism and trading is, and you can see how you can find yourself making use of this facility of such facility. So the compliance carbon market is a regulatory framework. It aims to reduce greenhouse gas emission and combat as well climate change. So what it does is to create a market for entities to comply with emission reductions obligation, but also achieve their environmental targets. So one key element of the compliant carbon market is the use of carbon credit. So carbon credit that we talked about, remember, right, yesterday. So this credit represent the reduction or removal of greenhouse gas emission achieved by renewable energy projects. So when you have a renewable energy project that generates 1 ton of CO2 equivalent reduction, it earns one carbon credit. That's what it is, right? Reducing 1 ton of CO2, you get one credit. Yeah. So renewable energy projects like solar, wind, hydro, they play a vital role in this market. They generate carbon credit through their clean and sustainable energy generation, and they also contribute to the overall reduction of the greenhouse gas emission. So the largest and more popular carbon compliance carbon market mechanism, it's the European Union Emission Target Scheme, which is called the ETS, or also called the EU ETS. Yeah, so that's the most important one. So, how does it provide financing opportunity for you, as a RE developer? That's what we're going to interest you more, right? Because we already know what is the root to the money here. So, when a renewable energy generate carbon credit, what you can do, you can sell those credit to entities, with emission reduction obligation. So the revenue generated from selling the carbon can be a significant source of income for your renewable energy project. It can help you to cover the development costs, the operation expenses, or even attract additional investment. So typical reward example, so we've seen in the world. So we're looking at large scale solar farm, so wind power that flourish and earn the sales of and flourish through the sales of carbon credit. So these projects not only they generate clean energy, but they also contribute to global effort in fighting climate change. Yeah. So beyond those financial benefits, the compliant carbon market encourage the adoption of renewable energy technologies, and it supports as well a transition to a low carbon future. So when you incentivize renewable energy project, you also drive innovation, you drive job creation, and you foster sustainable economic growth. Yeah. So this is something we should all have in mind when we're looking at that. So the collaboration between the public and the private sector is crucial in building a robust compliance carbon market. Government, what they do, they will create the regulatory framework, yeah, and then investor will contribute by developing and financing project that generate the carbon credit, and this way everybody finds something in it for him. Yeah, so it's clearly is a beautiful concept that I strongly would invite you to take a particular look at if you haven't done yet so, and see how you can connect to it if it's possible at all, right? And that would be superb. So that is what we can cover for today. Hopefully it gives you a better understanding how the system works. I know we can go a little more in depth, but in here we're just taking 5 minutes just to give you an idea what we're talking about here, and you can always accelerate that. Oh, by the way, if you even want to find out more, just reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to discuss with you and set aside a session where we can go that more in detail, more in depth with you. Okay, excellent. So, three things you want to do: you want to like, you want to comment, and you want to share with people that you know. And for me, I'll see you tomorrow. Because guess what? There's more content that I need to describe to you.